Okay, welcome back to my Let's Play of The Last Door on the PC. Last time we were in London, wandering around in the fog and stuff, and we ended up in some sort of cult gathering with masks, and yeah, I really don't know a whole lot of what's going on, but that's alright. Let's head into episode 4. Previously on The Last Door. After escaping from his burial, Devitt finds himself in a cellar of London's darkest slum, the Old Nickel Rookery. In his pocket, he has a ticket for a show called The Four Witnesses. Devitt walks through the misty streets following a strange man who seems to guide him. He learns the legend of the Simurgh, the king of birds. Following its trail through a dreamlike land of fog, Devitt finally meets Alexander, a member of the secret group Devitt and his friends had at school. Alexander welcomes Devitt and speaks of an entity called the Bird that has been calling them ever since the experiment they conducted back then. Ooh, there is no turning back. I've made my mind. I am ready. Go on, do it. Do it! Come on, do it! Do it! Sure. Whatever that was. Alright. And you see all these stars twinkling in the black outer abyss, all the constellations traced by human eyes in long distant eras. Look now to the forest and the valley, to the old tower, from the last tree in the distance to the stars in the sky, and even the stones beneath our feet are just silhouettes that hide the truth from our poor senses. Ancient shadows that hang over the veil that hides the... Did I skip a line? Maybe. I don't know. I clicked twice. I don't know. As if it were the curtain of a theater, the veil separates the truth from the lie. The veil is a place, Devitt, a place of mists. Anthony's great abilities brought you here, but his influence will soon fade away. The mask of lies will descend over your eyes once again. You must find the door, as I did. The door that gives passage through the veil. Open it, and we will walk together beyond the mist. I suppose you are wondering why I called you so urgently. Cannot deny it, your letter was truly mysterious. I have been traveling, Doctor, to Scotland. Have you heard about the massacre of St. Gall? Why, yes, the tragic event has been the continued object of speculation and grim rumor in every newspaper in England. For weeks now, pamphlets have claimed that all kinds of macabre things took place. But I don't understand. How is all this connected with my patient? He was there. I'm afraid he is one of the victims. Dear God! Are you telling me my patient has been murdered? Murdered? Thankfully, no. Please excuse me for alarming you. I did not mean to give this impression. Herr Devitt was attacked but survived. What happened to him then? It seems the criminal was caught by Herr Devitt in the midst of the act. Then he tried tried to do the same thing to Devitt that he had done to the others. Fortunately, the nuns arrived in time to unearth him from the coffin, ere Devitt was hospitalized. The nurses report that he remained unconscious for an entire day. What was Devitt doing there? Many years ago, the St. Gall Hospital was a boarding school. It appears that both your patient and Mr. Beechworth spent a part of their youth together there. We can assume that Herr Devitt was investigating something. He believed he had found a clue related to his friend's death. What was the cause of those awful deaths? No one knows for sure. The victims were inflicted with terrible wounds. All of them had an expression of utmost terror on their faces. I suspect you did not find Mr. Devitt in the hospital. Indeed, he was already gone by the time I arrived. I have not been able to determine his whereabouts since. I see. What conclusions do you draw from all these circumstances? I have some theories, but I would prefer not to reveal them until events have unfolded. In all of them, there is a fundamental element whose role has not yet been revealed. And what leads you to this conclusion? It is something that the Holy Sisters found beside Herr Devitt within the coffin. An empty hypodermic needle with traces of an unknown substance. Episode 4, Ancient Shadows. I'm sure this is the place. Alexander's house must be just ahead. Can't see anything. Latched. Can't open it from this side. House lights are on. Someone must be home. No one is answering. Perhaps I should go inside anyway. I'll just tell the household that I'm an old friend come to visit. Footsteps. There must be someone upstairs. Strange woman stares down at me, glaring with a silent reproach at my intrusion. Well, we'll get to the upstairs eventually. Could be Pevensey Castle, but in this painting the garrison is not in ruins. A couple of old teacups sit on the table. One of them is full and still warm. Take that teacup. This should lead outside. No. Just some old bottles. An oil lamp. Yoink. There we go. Hit that latch. There we go. Also latched. I need a key to open it. Ancient stone well. A rope hangs inside, disappearing into the darkness below. Rope is broken. I'll keep this end. Looks like someone was buried here. Can't dig with my bare hands. No, that would be impossible. It's a diary. This is the last thing written. The last pages have been ripped off. October 12th, 1887. It's been a while since I can't devote any time to this diary for reasons beyond my control. An event most tragic has taken place in this house. Mr. Dupre has gotten ill, immersed in an everlasting stupor from which, it seems, he shall not return any time soon. Since the accident, I patiently take care of him. The doctor's treatments don't seem to do any good. I feed him like a child and make sure that all the sculptures in the house are turned towards the wall. What else can I do? October 13th, 1887. The clockmaker just left. He has done such a good job. In the end, Mr. Dupre is not going to be able to notice the change in the clocks that he had so insistently requested. In his state, time will not be a problem anymore. This looks like the diary of a member of Alexander's household. What happened to them? Pantry, spices and ingredients. Okay. Well-crafted grandfather clock, but it seems to be out of order. One of the hands is missing. Okay. Let's head upstairs. Silhouette of a man. It bears a strong resemblance to Alexander. Silhouette of a woman. Man and woman? Oh. Alexander! Alexander, it's me, Devitt. I'm sorry if I startled you. Is everything alright? Why are you sitting in a wheelchair? Are you hurt, maybe? Can you stand? He is staring blankly at some distant point, as if he has not heard my question at all. He told me I should come here, and I came as soon as I could. Can you tell me what is happening here? He gives no answer, but persistently stares at something nearby. He appears to be in some kind of hypnotic trance. When I was downstairs, I could have sworn I'd heard footsteps. Were they yours, or is there someone else in this house? For a moment, I felt a flash of hope that he was looking at me, but he is unresponsive. Alexander, please, say something. I don't know what to do. I don't understand. Just what happened to him? Misty dock overlooks a gray ocean. Gulls wheel overhead. This cuckoo clock is covered with dust. It seems to be missing an important piece. The bird. The face of the clock has been turned. And the time is 11:15. Maybe relevant. Could be relevant. Table holds nothing but a box with a description, laudanum, to be taken in case of anxiety. It is empty. There's a scribbled annotation in this piece of paper. The veil is something we sense in our innermost being incessantly. In vain do we waste our lives, craving to tear through. It is Xylothal, the curtain behind which the great wings beat. Inside its ancient mist inhabit the shadows of those who left. That's some crazy stuff. Alright, well, I'll be back, man. Figurine of an angel facing the wall. A fine painting of the local Roman structures. They somehow seem more ancient in this depiction. Huge chest made of oak wood. There's a large iron hook inside. I'll take this hook. Take that hook. There was a fragment of a diary under the hook. August 5th, 1887. I can't work in the basement anymore. Those wretched sculptures, I feel them stalking me in the darkness. I know it is not possible, but I can hear the crunches, the flapping wings, stone grinding on stone, their frozen paroxysms. With what diabolical art were these gestures conceived? An eternal movement, a tension, an impossible struggle to get back the life they never had. I might place them outdoors, in the greenhouse, and let the mold devour them, and wasps make nests of their hollow hearts. Jesus. Portrait of an old man, maybe a ship captain. It looks like he's trying to guard this chest with his stern glare. Yeah, well, I got your hook, Captain. Camera tripod. Pictures hanging from a cord. They look as if they were improperly developed. You can hardly distinguish anything. A basin with a copper drain. Looks like some kind of red-tinted glass cover used to mask the lamp. It's completely shattered on the floor. A lamp is hanging from the ceiling. Its bulb casts an intense white light. that didn't do much. Image of a couple wearing rat masks at a festival. A glass jar containing a yellow substance. The label reads cyanide. Okay. It's a big book of home chemistry recipes. A few pages have been bookmarked and some articles are underlined. 3149, collodion for photography. Collodion is the vehicle by which the photographic chemicals are united upon the surface of the glass and the sensitive coating produced. Many formulae are published for this article, to which great value is attached, some supposing that to its peculiar composition belong the principal causes of failure or success. This is only in a degree true. 3151, to develop a positive image. This is done by pouring upon the plate about 1 ounce of the vitriol spirit solution and only then adding 5 or 6 drops of the cyanide acid. Then the plate must be thoroughly washed in water to remove any excess of the chemicals. 3150, the causes of failure. They would almost require a chapter by themselves. A long experience convinces us that 9 out of every 10 failures occur from a want of care, the presence of dirt, negligence. One cannot be over nice, careful, or cleanly. The best results always rewarding the most painstaking. If a mistake is made in the order specified in the formula, quickly flow clean water over the plaque and start again. An instrument whose workings are beyond my knowledge. Okay, well, we got the cyanide. We have water. Beyond that, though, there's little relevance here. Bust with his face turned around. A large envelope of black felt covered in dust and ashes. It is labeled with a warning. Do not open it under white light. Okay. It's a letter. Dear Alexander, I have excellent news. A contact from the university has given me access to a 12th century alchemical tome containing an amazing formulary. There is no doubt that sometimes mere contemplation takes the mind to places that otherwise it would have never visited. Leafing through the grimoire and marveling at the exquisite illumination of its pages, I have been struck by a sudden epiphany, a radical but elegant method that I have decided to try. Forgive me for not providing any information about the method itself. As soon as I get definite results, I will write to you immediately. I believe fortune has truly smiled upon us today. Vidite Nekisciat, June 8th, 1887. Seems an invoice. May this document serve as a record of the payment made corresponding to the following work. The cuckoo clock mechanism has been modified to give the strokes exclusively at 6:15 in the afternoon. In addition, a special device and a switch have been added to synchronize all clocks in the house. Picture of an angel with a gentle face. The shelf is lined with strange and complex books. Some titles include The Movements of Shadows, Preserving the Mind, and Lessons Beyond Nature. Okay. And that's all she wrote. Okay, well then. I need some sort of vitriolic spirit. It's quite odd that the door is latched from the outside. Yes, indeed. This pane looks as if it had been broken from the inside. Statue of an angel with its wings spread. Its head is missing. Statue of an angel covered in mold. It's glancing at me with a sad gesture. Okay. That's about it. I don't Don't know what I can do with the angels. But I have let them loose now. Maybe I want to go back in the forest. I have a lantern now. Maybe I'll notice something. Old ruins lay by the path. They seem to be Roman in style. Oh. Corpse of a deer, its abdomen torn open. It looks recently dead. Huh. Okay. Could I, like, drag the... Oh, I got a hook rope. We could do something with that, right? Well, I don't know what I came over here for. I don't know what the deer is for, but we've got a rope hook. We could reach it down into the well. There we go. Within the mud and dirt inside the bucket, there was a small bird of brass. Oh. Okay, now with that, we can put it on the cuckoo clock. And we can get cuckoo 4 Cocoa Puffs. Okay, hold on. When shaken, it makes noise as if there was something inside. Bird fits perfectly. Okay, good. Okay, so all the clocks are synchronized in the house, and the cuckoo clock opens at 6:15. But we don't have a hand. Is there another clock I missed? Let's check the walkthrough here. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Hold up. Yeah, I got the bird. Oh, okay. Alright. I missed something in the greenhouse. See, that's why you look at the walkthrough. Saves a lot of time. A jar of vitriol oil. I must be careful. It's a powerful acid. Boom. Okay, so now we have the 2 acids. The only thing we're missing is the light. We need like a red light. So if I could coat my lamp in blood. In blood! There you go. Put that there. Damn it. Put it in there. Okay, it's possible we need a bulb from somewhere. Maybe we can take the bulb out from where it is and then coat it in blood. And my game just crashed, so that's good. I guess trying to coat my lamp in blood was such a heinous activity. It couldn't handle it. That's good. Let's see where it puts us. Okay, good. It's got auto saves up your ass. All right, let's move. Let's haul ass. There we go. Yoink. I mean, because what other red thing is there around here other than the blood? That's what I would do. If I was in this situation, in this game, I would coat that bulb in blood. And so would he, baby. Yeah. Look at that blood bulb. Blood bulb. There's your answer, blood bulb. Okay, we got everything we need. Okay. Now we put the vitriol on. Oils cause a strong acidic reaction. Then you put the cyanide on. Apply the liquids in the correct order. All that remains is to rinse the plate. Rinse the plate. Image is appearing on the plate. It's a photograph of Anthony and Alexander. Whoa! Okay. Light bulb has exploded. Image is back in the frame. Uh-huh. Well, something must have changed, so let's go pop in on Alexander. See if he's got anything to discuss. We can quick travel over there. Hey, my man. Alexander, do you recognize this photograph? Take a look. It is you and our old friend Anthony, and there is someone else blurred in the background. Who is this third figure? Does he mean something to you? Oh, he threw out a piece of clockwork, a hand. The bird awaits. Okay. Let's go pop in this hand, baby. Well-crafted grandfather. Oh, I looked at the hand. I didn't grab it because that's how this game works. Get it. Get it. Thank you. Pop in that hand, baby. Okay. Put the clock hand in its place. I only need to set the clock to the correct time. Okay, well, do we want to go... Well, we want to go 6:15, right? I guess. But that should have changed this one, so it's... No, that didn't change this at all. Is there a switch I have to hit? Yep. Okay. Let's go over here. Ah. Well, that's not 6:15. Oh, I see. This has been turned. Okay, so we need it to point actually to 6:15, which would be on this. We would need 9:30. Let's try 9:30. No, that's not right. Not 9:30. We want it to be this. Oh, that was 9:50. Yes, 9:30. All right, synced. Well, that would be 9. No, this is okay. I'm fucked up. I'm fucked up. This is not right. 6. No, okay. I'm thinking in the wrong spatial direction here. This clock needs to point to. Oh boy. Okay. 12:15. Is that it? I mean, it's just you just need to get the hands right. Is this right? Sound came from upstairs. There you go. I don't know why. Yeah, okay. Bird has burst out of the stroke. Now its beak is open. Okay, I could have just smashed the damn thing. There's a key inside the bird. Alrighty, let's head into the cellar. Okay. Dusty carpet of Asian origin. Mold and dust cover the portrait, making the subject indistinguishable. This piece of fine furniture has several drawers. There are remains of a Roman mosaic behind this wall. I can't distinguish anything clearly. An ancient statue in poor condition. Old ruins. It seems that they were a part of the Roman settlement. This music's coming to a crescendo. Book written in a language unknown to me. There's a scrawled annotation written in English on one of the margins. This and no other is the function of the serum we manufactured at the boarding school when we were young. It is something that we didn't understand at the time. To accompany the mind to the proscenium of the big theater, and there help us to look behind the curtain that separates the world of men from the land of truth. To look, I say, if anything, to apprehend an image of what lives there. Just that. Will the hoopo? The hoopo? You mean the popo? What is a hoopo? Allow us to raise the curtain enough to walk off the stage and go beyond. Hoopo? A huge cage full of leftovers and dirt. Animals have been captive here. Innumerable jars full of murky objects suspended in formaldehyde. Jars and test tubes. Everything is soaked in chemical residues and the air is filled with the smell of vinegar. A bunch of dust-covered beakers with repulsive liquids. A few of them have developed fungi inside. Unlabeled bottles and lab equipment. Okay. Did I miss something? What is down here? Inside this one, there's a gardener's shovel. Oh, okay. Got a shovel. Let's dig up a grave. Just like Billy Baldwin. Lock is very rusted, almost shattered. Pour some vitriol in it. Oh my god, did that work? Oh my god, that worked! Holy shit. Skeletal fingers of the creature are clutching a rolled up canvas. Yoink, it's a map of the stars. The remains of a humanoid body, but with a grotesque animal aspect. Maybe a small ape? It has a collar with some engraved words on it. Old Mike. Ah, old Mike. Besides the corpse, there's a paper leaf. Dear Alexander, undoubtedly your methods are definitely stronger than mine. How do you manage to get results with such alacrity? On another note, my epiphany with the treatise of alchemy was not accidental. When examining the text closer, I have come to the conclusion that for a time, Raymundus Lully sought the same thing as we did. In his account, he describes a formula that he calls hoopoe. Yes, like the legendary bird. What? It closely resembles the serum with which we have worked so far, except for minor differences. It's a pity what you tell me about old Mike. I hope he gets better soon. Vidite ne quisquiat. July 2nd. Old Mike. Okay, well, that's it. We got a map of the stars. What does one do? Oh, here we go. Some kind of navigation map. Several constellations are marked. Deneb, Altair, Vega, Summer Triangle. Oh god, that sounds like Alexander. We must move post-haste. Post-haste, I say, boy. Why did I go this way? This is slower. What are we gonna see? Alexander! Ooh. Some diary pages on the wheelchair. The paper is ripped apart as if someone had stripped it off the book hastily. October 31st, 1891. I'm writing this in the light of my desk lamp, hoping to be able to remember it all when the birds finally sing and the sun's blessing dispels the dark shadows of the mind. During the whole afternoon, a strong wind hit the valley, so strong that it has cracked the larger branch of the old oak in the garden. I find it hard to get sleep during these nights, so I read a lot while accompanying the professor. I don't really know when exactly I fell asleep. I was awakened by the chill of the night, which was seeping through the open window. I looked outside and I saw him. The professor was miraculously awake. What was my joy to see him standing on the balcony watching the valley with a true serene expression, enjoying the fresh and calm air right after the storm. I felt that a blessing had fallen upon this house, and for a moment I felt immensely happy. I stared at him for a while without saying anything, being afraid of dispelling a vision I hadn't believed possible for a long time. And then, in the midst of the silence, I heard a sound that froze me in my seat and snatched all my calmness with such a terrible chill that I will never forget. A loud noise beside me, low-pitched as the drag of a slab. Mr. Alexander's snore, who was pleasantly sleeping in his bed. I've already made a decision. I'll leave this house. Uh-huh. Not gonna scare me. Statue, it's holding something. It's a lens mounted in a metal ring. It's a crystal. Okay, you look at the stars. Telling me I can't. Okay, I guess that's not it. Alright. Thought I would look at the stars. Okay, so we've got a crystal of some use. Let me think about what... Let's see, there's a tripod, there's some other machine, we don't know what it does. Can't actually use the star map on anything, we just look at it. So... we can rule that out. Yeah. Okay, nothing here. What else do we have? We have... Probably something in the cellar. Maybe something in the greenhouse. The note mentioned, like, the oak tree in the garden, but... doubt it. Okay, nothing there. So either the cellar, the forest, or the greenhouse. I don't think there's anything further that way, so... stone grinding. Crystal? 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 No, you guys suck. Okay, that just leaves the cellar. Ooh. What was that? Only one way to find out. Use crystal on this? No. Here we go. There we go. Ooh, there's a mountain of compacted snow. Here we go. Look at this. Fuck, I forgot the map. No, I think this is not the triangle I'm looking for. Back out. Let me memorize this. Okay, it's, okay, Altair is a little further up than I thought. I think it's this, and this, and this. Nope. This, and this, and this. Nope. It can't be this, and this, and this. Fuck. Maybe it's further. Boom! I'm a genius. Correct, this is the summer triangle. Use a crystal. Crystal fits perfectly in the telescope. Look at these symbols. What does that do? Wooden secretary desk, beautifully carved. The flip top has no knob or lock, just some strange symbols. Oh fuck, okay. Let's memorize here. So we've got like a line with two horizontal lines, or diagonal, I guess. Then we've got I don't know, like a triple H or something, I don't know, and then a U. That's simple. We can do that. Okay, wait, that might have been... no, that was it. Shit. Hold on. That's not it. That's it. And this is, that one. And then that. There's a small cabinet with two slots for syringes. Only one of them remains. Voice again. It comes from the bottom of the pit. Dude, fill it with cyanide. You fool. You're gonna kill us all. Okay. An open envelope with a letter inside it. Dear Alexander, I'm terribly sorry about old Mike. Will you put him to rest in his favored place? After weeks of unsuccessful attempts, I've managed to distill the alchemical formula based on the notes you sent me. Certainly, you're a master of this craft. The subject reacted to the serum as usual, rapidly entering into a state of waking sleep. Suddenly, the convulsions stopped, and since then he has not been responding to any kind of stimulation. He has remained in this state for many days. My diagnosis is brain dead. What should be our next step, Alexander? I'm worried this could be the end of our research. Vidite ne Kiskia, August 23rd. Okay, okay, I guess we go down. Alexander! Alexander! Variety of surgical instruments and some jars with chemicals in them. There's a chair in the middle of the room. Now you must die. This is what you asked me to search for, is it not, Alexander? Am I right? The last door. Xylithol. The last door. We can cross together. What should I do? I'm waiting for you. Here in the mist. It's nearby. I can hear it. What is nearby? What do you hear? I hear the beating of its wings. It knows we are afraid. I'm ready. Sit down. Okay. Here you go. And now we're dead. Do you think you will find any clue here about Devitt's whereabouts? The police must have taken almost everything, but we have no other leads to pursue. Hopefully they have overlooked something. What about this room? There is a sealed letter between this table and the wall. It looks like Herr Beechworth never sent it. I think it is best that you read it. Dearest Alexander, please, you must reflect on this. We do not yet know what we are dealing with. If you were to open the door, it may stay that way. An open way for whatever lives on the other side. Vidite ne Kiskiat. Alright. Oh, we're not done yet. We just got the title and then whatever. Moving in the fog. Moving in the fog. Adventure continues in Season 2. Look at that, 2,000 backers. Alrighty. Alright, so that is the end of Season 1. It's 4 episodes. Yeah, I mean, it's a fairly basic point-and-click adventure game. There's not a whole lot going on. It's, the puzzles are not ridiculously convoluted. There's not, like, a whole lot of dialogue trees or, you know, all sorts of stuff like that. It's pretty bare bones. But, it's definitely Lovecraftian. There's a lot of craziness going on. Yeah, I mean, I liked it. I'm questioning about going on to Season 2 immediately, or save it for a little later. Just due to the timing of things, I'm not exactly sure what I want to do. So there might be some hiatus before Season 2. I don't know. I just decide things spur of the moment, so we'll see. But I would like to do Season 2 for sure at some point. It wouldn't take that long. But, alrighty. So, my name is Mangg. Game you just finished watching is The Last Door Season 1. And I'll see you fine folks in Season 2.